it live. So, before we get this party started, this is not a plug, but I do take creatine to keep me energized and alive during these feeds. Boop. Boop. What's good, CC Motion 1998? All right. You've been a regular. So I've got a crazy story. I was going to wait to tell till we get a little bit more of an audience. That way people don't see the thumbnail and say, what, I missed the crazy story? It just started. What the heck? So how was your day, CC Motion 1998? I'm curious, what is the story behind that name? Why did you choose that name? What do you do for work? Whew. I'm gonna have to get some Mountain Dew because this coffee is a little strong. Sweeten it up. I'm supposed to be doing a bunch of paperwork stuff at work, but I'm not doing that because I've got all week to do it. I started it, and I was supposed to have a code to clock in today, and when I came to clock in, the code was not there, so I am not going to take... I don't get it. What's ankles on the court for 20? Is that like you do like bench warrants or whatever? Like, are you a bounty hunter? Anyhow, I didn't get my clock-in code today, and I'm pretty upset about it. Like, I am not gonna work and rely. Hello. Crossovers on the basketball court. I don't even know what that is. Oh, so you work for the NBA? That's pretty cool. Feroci? Yeah, Billy. Is that French? If I have that right, if I said it right. I probably didn't say it right at all. And I wasn't making fun. I was genuinely attempting to say, what's your job? Well, right now I'm currently working at Speedway. I am a writer and attempting to build my YouTube channel so that I can full-time be a vlogger. And I don't need a lot of money to do it, but I can do full-time vlogging, write, sell a screenplay, get a little bit of property, and just write and live off the land. Eventually, I want to get a dog. I'm going to get a dog, an English bulldog, and I'm going to name that little angel Goliath, because I feel like Goliath is a perfect name for an English bulldog. You're a mechanic. Oh yeah, heck yeah. I'm currently getting my master's in... Oh, that's awesome, bro. What's your band's name? Trees for Zoe. My electronic music. The McRib is back, which is the best sandwich McDonald's has ever made. Hands down. I love the McRib. Hello. Jay. Now, the aerospace engineer, that is awesome. So you're going to make planes, ships, pretty much anything you want because you're an engineer. And it's aerospace, so I'm assuming that it flies in the air or through space. Hello. Welcome to Speedway.
Thank you.
I'm your Cashier, my name is Butterhope.
Cool.
You can call me Sugar Tinsel if you'd like too. It's my Christmas name. Thank you for the subscription. I'll be right back with you folks. I have to take care of this gentleman. DiGiorno, huh?
Yeah, just get that.
All right. You want a bag or no?
No, I don't need it.
All right. Let's see. $9.99 is your total. Cash or card?
It'll be on card.
Card. All right. Valencia, California.
Yeah,
Is that where you're from?
it is.
All right.
I work over at Enchantment. They have us put our names on the.
And what's
the
Enchantment?
inside. Oh, over here, the resort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's like 15 different resorts in Sedona.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man.
You too.
All right, you too. You have a great day, bro.
You too.
All right. So, right now, I am currently residing in Cottonwood. I am doing the van life. And now that we've got a few of us on here, I will tell the story of what the thumbnail is about. So last night I'm working. You know what? Let me backpedal. When I was younger, you might find this hard to believe considering my hair is so status quo. But I used to be a little bit of a rebel. I didn't really like to follow the rules. And I felt like you could say anything you wanted at any given time to anybody. Whether it be police, human beings, nature, doesn't matter. I would swear and say whatever I wanted at any given time. And I said, well, free speech. As long as I'm not threatening you, I can say whatever I want. There was this guy named Randy Pants. And Randy Pants and I didn't get along. He was a bully. I had bully qualities. He was a ex-Marine. I was raised by an ex-Marine. I'm sorry. He was, because I guess once a Marine, always a Marine. I'm not knocking the Marines. I was raised by a Marine. I had this rebellion because of the way I was raised. And this guy was a millionaire. And we did some button heads, you could say. We didn't see eye to eye. So the one day I went to where he was at and I let him know he could suck a fart out of my ass. And then I lit off a bunch of firecrackers in the back of his property because I was like 31, by the way. Actually, I lit it off in the street. It was the 4th of July. So I was like, well, there's nothing illegal with what I did because the 4th of July, you're allowed to blow fireworks off during the 4th of July. They weren't any, they were just, it was a whole $90 wheel of firecrackers. Those ones that you blow off like 10,000. Anyhow, he called the police. Police said, you're going to need to come to the police station. You are going to sign this ticket and pay a fine. And I was like, I'm not paying that ticket. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. That guy is not a good person. It's not happening. So they call me after about 3 months and they're like, hey, you need to come pay this ticket, pay this fine, or we're sending it to collections. How I didn't get a... Hello, how are you today? Good, how are you? Good, thanks for asking. Hold that thought. Are you just getting a pop? Sir, are you just getting a pop? Are you just getting a pop? I was say you could just have it if it's a pop. Are you just getting a pop? You could just take it. Yes. Yeah, you're welcome. You take it easy. What's up? How are you?
Hi, good, sir.
Good to hear. So what's going on? How can I help you?
Can I get two jazz, please?
You want 2 jazzes? Okay. Is that going to be it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got myself some Mucinex D without, so without the antihistamine for the nighttime
Okay.
liquid, it still has like,
I don't take any of that stuff.
well, like,
It makes me too drowsy headed. I feel weird.
I've been having a lot of sleep disturbances, so I'd like to need a really good night.
Yeah, I get it.
And,
What about CBD oil?
yeah, I tried, well,
You ever try that?
yeah, I did smoke a CBD cigarette, and
Okay.
it doesn't really seem to affect me. And
Well, that's good.
like or what you call it, that Z stuff.
NyQuil?
Like, it's a Vicks brand, and it's just for sleeping.
Okay.
It made me feel super restless and like uncomfortable.
Receipt?
Sometimes melatonin.
Okay.
But like like valerian is like really good. I like-
Valerian root?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a common one that people use for sleep, right?
Yeah, but like it can eventually start to wear off its effects too. Like everything in moderation, even moderation,
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, when you have to cut corners and
Right.
self-care, like sleeping is one of those.
I love sleeping.
You get like a sleep debt, I don't know, you pay for it, with cognitively and all this stuff, but, yeah, I have my moments.
Okay.
I hope it gets.
Everybody does.
I
Yeah.
know, right? I love it when I can dream.
Yeah. Dream journals are vital.
Dude, it's hard, like, I gotta change a lot. A lot of things need to be changed. So it makes it kind of like hard because it's like overwhelming when you feel like you gotta change. You can't just be as it, you have, like when your whole life is told that you gotta change.
Okay.
It's like, can I just be who I am as is? Like, and then like, but then that causes problems,
Okay.
It's weird, sorry.
You're fine.
I'm reflective.
No, I understand. You're fine.
Have a good day.
You too. All right, we're back. I seen somebody keeps asking, "Do you have a girlfriend?" I thought they were asking. No, I don't have a girlfriend. I was trying to think of something like witty to say, but I can't. I mean, what do I have to offer a woman? I live in a van. Although it's a converted van, so I'm like a 1%er of the homeless. Anyhow, yes, Georgia, soda or Coke. Yeah, I've heard that. It's the Ohio in me for sure. So, back to the story. The police tell me I get a ticket for blowing off all these fireworks. Not for blowing off fireworks, but for disorderly conduct, which is, I blew off firecrackers. What it was the guy was rich and giving money to the city. That's the only reason they pursued it the way that they did, in my opinion. Had nothing to do with the fact that I did something wrong, because like people were blowing off fireworks all day. It's the 4th of July. Anyhow. Oh, thank you for my, God bless you. Oh, God bless you too. Anyhow, so I gotta stop saying so. That makes me sound stupid. It's the equivalent of using like every other word. They call the police. Are like, oh, you gotta pay this. And I told them, I'm not paying that money, man. It's. I didn't do anything wrong. I said that the dude could suck a fart out of my ass. There's nothing wrong with that. It's free speech. And the fireworks was a year before. It wasn't even like they were giving me a fireworks charge. And it was firecrackers. It was literally firecrackers, which you can buy in any state, anywhere. So I'm not doing it. I'm not paying it. No. And I have a different attitude about that now. I do not blow off fireworks. I do not tell the police no. I listen and follow the laws. Not to the best of my ability. If they're there, I follow them. This was 11 years ago. I was very, very rebellious and defiant. And many therapy sessions later as well. So, there we go with that stupid word again. Right now I'm staying between Cottonwood, Sedona, and the desert in Arizona. Anyhow, they're like, okay, we're sending it to the credit bureau. And I was like, well, I'm never going to have a credit card. And I'm, not thinking long term about owning a home or a car or anything. I'm like, I don't care. I won't pay it. 11 years goes by. I've had 4 different cars. 5 different cars. One being a bus, all of which I got plates for. Nothing. No problems. One time, taxes, Brunswick, Ohio. And in Brunswick, Ohio, they charge you for city tax, and they will put a warrant block on if you don't file your city taxes. So yesterday I'm at work, and I'm like, I need to get my tags because my birthday is in 2 weeks. My plate expires December. And I go online to get the sticker, fill out the info, I'm all excited. Mind you, I'm not in Ohio, and it says warrant block. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. What am I gonna do? What if I'm driving and I get pulled over and there's a warrant and then they arrest me and da-da-da, because I don't know how the laws work exactly. I just know to follow them. I don't know about breaking them and what your limits are as far as what they're going to do, arrest you for, blah, blah, blah. So I'm panicking. I didn't sleep at all last night. Well, this morning for me because I do third shift. And I'll answer that how much money I get from my job in a little bit. It's not much. I'll tell the truth. I don't care. I make $15.50 an hour because I work third shift. Anyhow, I call, pay the fine. Now all my money is tapped out for the week. And I owe my car payment in a couple days. And I'm like, I'm panicking, right? Because Uber Eats is terrible in Arizona. As far as getting the signal and the orders, it's just not popular like it is in Ohio. Medina, Ohio, man, you make a killing doing Uber Eats. Not out here in Arizona. And I was told DoorDash is the way to go. That's how you want to fly. And it takes time to fill out the app and them to approve you and all that stuff. So I've got to, look at the option of rideshare. But again, I have a small vehicle, so rideshare might not be an option. So, yeah, I had the scare of having a warrant out in another state and not being able to get my plates and having to drive 3,000 miles back to Ohio to get my plates and then go from there. So that is what the warrant block was about on our thumbnail. So if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed yet, do the channel a great favor and subscribe. Oh, I don't have allergies. I just had my nose broken so many times. Thank you for the prayers, though. That's sad, man. God bless you. Well, I guess it's Turd Ferguson. What's going on? Well, I guess it's challenging, but when you're focused on goals, like my goals obviously are writing. I'm working on a screenplay. Oh. Yeah, I don't have allergies. I just sneezed. Anyhow, I'm working on a screenplay, so it's not like I'm in a position to make a bunch of money. But even then, like, I can work at a gym, but gyms take a 60-40 cut. Well, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. One of the best YouTubers ever. But I don't like I love the live feeds because of the interactions with people when I'm on third shift. But to be honest, like, I want to be able to do things during the live feed so people can experience that with me, like going on a hike. When I go down the Grand Canyon, I'm going to try to do a live feed so we can all walk through the canyon together. You know, I'll go visit springs in Florida. You're a YouTuber too? All right, my Redeem alive. Yeah, I just want to, I didn't know I tried to do a how-to series on how to do the van life, but that's not working out. Like, the most traction I get when I do these is a live feed, but even then, your own fish gallery down? Woo! Woo! Yeah. Warrior roar, it's the only way to fly. Yeah, you got to save those good ones for the top of a hike, Lead Hit. Lead Hit's one of our OGs of the channel. Oh, that's amazing. Christian content YouTuber. That's cool, man. I've never, what do you do, like Bible study stuff, or? I study a lot about Christianity. I read the Bible almost every day and study and watch theologians and atheists and debates. That's one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube, next to boxing. I used to watch a lot of MMA, but ever since Stipe got out of the game, I just not into it like I used to be. All right, so what's going to be coming up on the channel? Like I said, 6 months ago, we set out to hike the Grand Canyon, and that will be done. Definitely going to be hiking the Grand Canyon. I did the North Rim and almost fell. You know what? I don't ever think I made the shorts videos of that either, to show everybody, the how crazy it was. Yeah, it was nuts. It was the North Rim. So the next is the South Rim, Bright Angel Trail, going to go down and up. That's the goal. And then after that, we will be back on the road to Florida. I'll be able to get a lot of good footage in Florida. Take you to the ocean, take you to the Blue Springs. Ooh, which reminds me, tonight I got to fill out an application to try to get a job at Blue Springs in Florida. That'd be awesome to get a government job working at a spring. It would be absolutely amazing. I'm going to be at the Beat. I can't remember what it's called. The Beat Festival? No, not the Beat Festival. beet harvest next year, 2025. I'm signed up for that to work there. You make a couple $1,000, I think like $3,000 in probably a couple weeks. You work 7 days a week, 12-hour days, and I'm going to use that majority of that money to put down money on a property in Florida, which would be like half an acre, and then I'm going to build a mini home from the ground up. And then hopefully, as long as I stay healthy, because you just never know with health, it's so unpredictable. No matter how young or old you are, you just don't know. You live in Florida? Nice. What part of Florida you live in? I'm going to be going to Ormond Beach, right next to Daytona. You don't have to tell me. I understand if you don't want to tell me. I'm just talking in general, trying to be social. God has me. Sounds good to me. God has you and everybody else. Oh, speaking of God has people, the atheist versus the theist debate I watched last night was pretty good. It started out like this. He goes, so you spend all of your time arguing about a God you don't believe is real. To not believe in a God and argue about it, you do spend an awful lot of time trying to prove he doesn't exist. And that's what the guy, I was like, that's a really good argument. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I don't know how I'd get your contact info. If you want to leave contact info at the community page, or hit me up on Facebook. It's ChrisMelillo. You'll see a picture of me pointing to some of the desert I was in. You can't help but notice it. So, but I've got Ford Transit Connect. I guess they're pretty hard to work on. It's a 2020. Just to give you a heads up. But it is pretty new, and I do have a warranty. I have a dealer's warranty and a Ford warranty as well. If any of you are ever in Ohio, do not go to Worcester Jeep. Do not go to Dodge Worcester Jeep. Totally shady. Totally shady. They'll rip you off. They'll treat you like garbage. They lie to you about the warranty. They trick you. Do your best to avoid them. That's the Worcester Dodge dealership in Ohio. I have watched The Sandlot. When I was like 10 years old is when that movie came out. I think what was amazing about that movie was I can't remember the actor's name. He played Darth Vader in the third, fourth, and fifth Star Wars movies. He was a black guy. I can't remember his name. But he talked about the story of playing with Babe Ruth and all these other greats. And he got clicked in the temple and it made him go blind. And I just remember the way he told that story was absolutely amazing. Hello, how are you today? I'm good. I saw Rookie of the Year, but I was not a fan. No, I'm at Speedway. No, actually, yeah, 7-Eleven switched into Speedway, or the opposite maybe. But yeah, I'm a Speedwayer right now. For now, the goal is obviously to move forward to a new dimension. All right, this is going to be it for you?
Yes.
All right. $7.97 is your total, cash or card. All right. Did you want a bag? All right. Would you like a receipt? Okay. All right, there you go. You're very welcome. You have a great day. All right. Just so everybody knows, I am not Jim. I am Chris. Jim is in all the episodes of As Jim Sees It. Once you see Jim and you realize who Jim is, you can't not see him. You can't not unsee him. You can't seen by the unknown him, Jim. But don't tell anybody. Let them guess. When they say, "Who is Jim?" say, "That's a great question. Who is Jim?" Any more stone door dashers show up? No. No more stone door dashers. It has been... No, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that was scary. Some lady comes in blasting off about how she did a bunch of drugs and was a drug dealer. I'm like, oh my God, dude, this is way too intense. I don't want this kind of stuff on my feed, man. I don't want YouTube to be like, oh my gosh, this guy's talking about drugs in the live feed. That's not my style. You know, if that's somebody's lifestyle choice, cool. I'm not going to be talking about it. It's not my style. No, yeah. She was, not me. For sure, Leadhead. Yeah, if I ever, also, like, I hope I don't ever come off like a raging prick, even though sometimes I am. Not real bad like I used to be, but if I do, I want to apologize in advance. Oh, I had the most amazing supreme burrito today. It was filled with steak, extra red and white sauce, queso, and then I would take the chips that they gave at the Mexican restaurant and I would dip it in the red sauce and queso and I would mix them together and then crunch. I'd eat that delicious chip and it would go to my belly. Should I play the lottery live and see if I win? I don't think I have any cash and you can't pay it with a credit card. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like if I played the lottery and won $1 million when I was at work on a live feed? That would be so awesome. I'd be like, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I'm out of here. I'm on the road for a while. Oh my God, I'd go so many places. One thing I'm definitely going to do in Florida is I'm going to one of those like 20,000 people deep raves because I love electronic music, and I'm getting my dance on, and I'm going to dubstep down EDM house style and trance into the night live on As Jim Sees It, because that's what living's about. That would be awesome. I swear, though, if I hit the lottery, my buddy Jimmy, he plays the lottery and he has for 20 years, I'd have to give him a chunk of money. I told him, I said, dude, if I ever hit the lottery or hit it big, I'm going to buy half an acre for him in Florida and a mini house so he can just stay there and do whatever he wants. Because you can get a mini home for like 12 grand, and then you can get half an acreage in Florida right now, depending on where you look. If you go to beamanbuyland.com, you can buy all kinds of properties in Arizona, Florida, super, super cheap. So I told him I'd buy him a piece of property. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. That's partly why I'm doing the sugar beet harvest, so I can get a chunk of money and then put down like $2 grand on a piece of property that's like 9,000, because a lot of times they ask for, depending on your credit, they ask for like 2 or 3 down, and then go from there. Yes, I broke. You know what's weird is last year my ankle got popped. The bone did, according to the X-ray. I broke my nose a couple of times. And then I got some cauliflower ear from martial arts. And then I popped my elbow one time, but I don't think it ever broke. I would say, yeah, the thing with my ankle was really weird. So at the time, I was training a lot, and I was sitting down, and like all of a sudden I felt this pain in the side of my ankle. And then some lady gave me an x-ray because she had like a x-ray machine in her car because she was an x-ray tech, and it was one of the type where they go to your house and do the x-ray. And she goes, dude, your bone's broken. I'm like, no way. She's like, that's swollen and that's broken. How are you walking? I said, I'm fine. It's not broke. I don't. And then I prayed to God. I'm like, fix my bone. And like 2 or 3 days later, it was fine. I swear to God, no joke. She's like, how is that possible? How is that possible? It looked like a little chip. I said, I think what happened was, did you get cauliflower ear from the headgear? I actually got it from wrestling and jiu-jitsu. You know, getting hit. If you get cauliflower from getting hit, you've got a ton. You got thousands of hours of sparring in, if that's the case. And that's like, yeah. But so I just got lost there thinking about sparring. The lady had told me, she goes, your bones. I said, it's not broke. I go, it's probably a tendon that's wrapped up because it was swollen. You broke your arm. How'd you break your arm? Just give everybody a heads up. We got about 20 minutes left of the feed, and then I'm gonna be going back to work. I gotta start all my chores for the day. This is kind of my routine as of late. I take the first half hour and work, and then we'd spend about an hour here on a live feed, hoping to get some good content to where like you can enjoy the channel and see what happens. Hey, what part of oh, never mind. Has everybody watching been to the ocean? And if you have been to the ocean, what part of the ocean were you at? Were you the Pacific, the Atlantic? Both? What did you like better? Did you like the warm water or did you like the cold water? I liked the warm water better. I'm not going to lie, I do. I take cold showers every day, but I like the warm water better. You like the West better? How? I see where I was at in the West, you couldn't see through much. It was like, it was dirty looking. It was green and murky. But it was by the oil rigs near Ventura, California. Because they got, or I can't remember where it's at in LA, but they got the oil things, right? Venice Beach, yeah, that's it. And Venice Beach is where the oil. Venice is I was thinking like it's gonna be awesome. Da 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 da. Venice was a shithole. I mean, they had all like the cool things on there, but it was not what I thought. From a water slide, oh, that's terrible. Uh-oh. The pin pad will reset in 10 minutes. No transactions as far as cards. Oh, watch, 50 people are going to come in, want to use their card instead of cash. $30 ago. Yeah, that's when Venice was like really pretty. Oh, I apologize. Sorry about that. Oh, whoa. Sorry. Hey, let's fart around with these different things that make it look magical. Retouch on, off, on. Let's see, we got these highlights saved to your channel, has unlisted video up to last. To start a highlight. Oh, okay. So that highlights the video. All right, I was hitting the different buttons and see what they do. It says it's still live. How did you break your arm on a water slide? Yeah. How did that happen? Was it like, I assumed it was from, yeah, like when you were going down, did you go to grab something? What happened? To be honest with you guys, I don't want to go to Florida. I want to stay in Arizona. I like it here, but it's winter time, so it might be totally different. Once the summer comes, I might be like, I wish I would have went to Florida. But I'm going to go to Florida because I have some obligations I got to meet. Warning, pregnant or nursing women, individuals taking medications, or persons whom have a health condition should consult their doctor before using this product. Discontinue use and consult your doctor if any adverse reactions occur. That's for creatine monohydrate 5 grams. Oh my God, did you fall off the water slide? Wait a second, was it like like when you say water slide, I think of like Cedar Point or Geauga Lake in Ohio's water slides where they're super, super big and they go down. Was it one of those water slides or was it a water slide that was like, like I'm not laughing, but in a backyard and like you fell off the top? Oh, wait a second. You know what? I was like, man, my skin looks really clear today. I think it's because yeah, there's, see, look at that, huh? The retouch makes me look a little older or younger. I wonder if they do that in Hollywood. Let's try it again. Ready? Watch this. All right. So check it out, everybody. This is what I look like. This is what the retouch looks like. That's crazy. That makes me look 5 years younger. There's no way that they're not doing that in Hollywood. Oh, that's crazy. All right, ready? Oh, you hit the ground in the water. Wow. All right, ready? So AI is like making you more, giving you better symmetry. Look at that, huh? Look at that, huh? All right, we're gonna take the retouch off. Here's the retouch off. Look at those imperfections. Look at them. Bulbous, ugliness. All right, here's retouch. Oh, I'm so beautiful now. Look at how I'm such a beautiful creature. It does. It takes all the lines out of your... And it does something more to the way your lips move. It makes your lips more full. All right. Sorry about that. I'm going to... Yeah, because I'm like, why do I look younger? Oh, man, my skin looks really clear today. So let's go back to... Yeah, that's what I look like as a person. There, me as a human. When you hit the ground in the water, like, were you posting your arm, and that's why you must have been going? Yeah, was it at what type of place was it at? Was it a backyard water slide, or was it a water slide or a water park? I'm just waiting to see. That's why I'm looking. I'm not looking at me or looking at my shirt. I'm looking at the comments. Right there is lead hit saying, "Oh damn, LOL." Ferruccio, it says, "I hit the ground in the water." Lead hit takes all the lines out. Lead hit, ha 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 ha. He's making fun of me, which is fine. Oh, that's ridiculous. I seriously wonder how much they tap those. The live thing is right there. How much they use that stuff in the movies. Hollywood secrets. They don't need makeup anymore. They just need AI. AI is taking over the world. We're in trouble. But I don't think I'll be alive when it happens. I think it's going to be like 50 or 60 years. Because I'm 44 and there ain't no way I'm making it till 104 or 94. That's not happening. There ain't no way. I don't think I'd want to live. I have so much arthritis in my hip, my back, my neck. No, you can laugh at me. It's funny. I'm ugly and dumb. All right, everybody. We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes and counting. And then it's back to work for me. I know you're thinking, man, people pay. You get paid to do that, da, da, da. But when I'm at work, I work. Hello, welcome. How's your day?
It's still going for some reason.
All right, I've had those days. What if they use this for a nose piercer? That would suck. Heat goes wet heat or dry heat. I haven't been in the dry heat during the summer yet, so I would say I don't like being sweaty all the time. That's horrible. But I do like the way a sauna feels. A big water slide. Okay, I figured. Oh my God, you could have died, dude. So you. Oh wait, no. You didn't fall from the top of it. I'm not listening. I'm not reading. You fell when you hit the water. How low was the water? Was it one of the speed ones? Or was it one of those ones where you go down and it's got a huge jump at the end? Oh yeah, I mean that's nuts to break your arm. Is it still broken right now, or just did it happen a long time ago? At the water park, I was going down a slide at the water park. I broke my arm on that ride at the water park. I was going down that slide at the water park. I regret that very high at the water park. I broke my arm down on that slide, hit the water floor, and the air was by my side. Hit. I lost it. I lost it. Me practicing some of my funny faces. Oh, that reminds me. If you folks are new to subscribing to the channel, go ahead and check out the episodes as Jim sees it, season 4 and 5. So season 5 is a mix of comedy, and then the other parts got how-to episodes of how to build the van life from scratch. It's your first van build. It's a basic intro van build. And our customer is back. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Is that going to be it for you?
Yep.
Oh. All right, your total is $13.99. That's your card?
Card.
All right. Here you go. Your card. All right, it's all you. Receipt?
No, thanks.
All right. All right, man, you have a great day.
You as well.
What are we looking at here? Oh, 3 months ago. Did you have to do any? Man, you're really lucky. Was the brake underneath the skin, or did it blast through the skin? I'm never gonna ride one of those now. All right, that's a great idea, Lead Hit. I have the videos from the North Rim. I'll definitely do it and put it up on a shorts feed. But the South Rim video that I'm doing is going to be me hiking all the way down the South Rim. So we'll see how that goes. That should be fun. 6 minutes to go, everybody, and then I'm going to take off. Got to get to work. Wait, when you say North Rim versus the South Rim, like how it looks, like a series of videos, you know what's weird is it doesn't really look any different, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. So the North Rim looks like there's a lot more trees surrounding before you go down into the North Rim, and the South Rim is more deserty. I think the South Rim looks a lot better personally. I like the South Rim better. I wasn't a fan of the North Rim. My buddy had went to the North Rim. He was like super excited. I put pictures up, I believe, on the community page. I just wasn't a fan of it. I'm like, it didn't compare to the South Rim. I thought the South Rim was a lot better. I was 36 or 37. No, I was 36 first time I went to the Grand Canyon. You've only been to the north. Yeah, the south is where it's at, man, for sure. The South looks better, I think. They're all good, right? My friend Tracy's going to be coming down December 12th. I think she's coming down to go with me to the South Rim. She's not going to hike down with me. She's going to go. She's going to stay in my van while I hike because, one, I've trained for 6 months. I've acclimated to the air for the past 3 months, and I don't think she'd be able to, because she smokes. I don't think she'd be able to go down and up with me and be able to, her body keep up. So she's going to go with me for like a mile and then go back up. I'm going to have to walk with her though because I don't want her like feeling like shit not getting down back up to the top because she's my age and smoking and being in high altitude and hiking down and then going back up is going to be, I mean, it's brutal and I don't smoke and I'm in really good shape. Yeah, but she's only, I'm doing most of that hike by myself. I've done all the hiking by myself. Since I've done all of my hikes, I've been by myself. There, people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. It's like, nah. You got to have people to go with and do the hikes with, and you're not going to, a lot of people work, and I mean, I work, but they're in family positions. They can't just up and leave. You know, I was hoping maybe I'd, run into people to be able to do it with, but it's more me being there for her. When I go down, that's going to be all solo, all by myself. Please stay. I'm confused. I'm excited. I can't wait to do that hike. I know it's going to be absolutely brutal. It's going to feel like my bones are busting out of my hips because I have a bad hip and I have arthritis in my lumbar spine. But it'll be worth it. I can lay down and close my eyes when I go into the deep sleep, like Jim Morrison talked about, and know that I did some pretty adventurous stuff. I hiked the Grand Canyon. I hiked Bell Rock. I hiked Cathedral Rock. I hiked all over Medina, Ohio. For like 2 years, I walked with no license, showering in gyms and living in a barn with no heat through 2 winters. And sometimes I had to shower in cups of hot water. Get 4 cups of hot water because the gym was closed. I'd be walking home in the snow. This has been a ride, man. So I can't wait to do this hike and then look at things and go, all right, man, I had a great run. I got to compete in martial arts. I wrote a movie. I mean, I'm not trying to say it, I feel like this next stage of my life, whatever it's going to be after the hike, is going to be like just kind of more chill. Unless if the channel blew up and it was like demanded by the people that subscribe, like, you got to try this, you got to try that, then I would have to, because that would be like essentially the content. But man, I'll be honest, that would be really hard. Start to feel my age. I'm 44 and I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Like, I really enjoy relaxing. I love writing. I love doing things. I'm goal oriented, but like, I like reading, writing, making music, and just doing nothing. Even like these things, like when I send these to be edited to Raymond, the live feeds are never edited. They're pretty raw. It's just the other ones when you got to make a bunch of cuts. I'm actually pretty lucky in regards to you getting 67K on the shorts. The channel might blow up. Dude, that was the weirdest thing. Okay, I know I'm over my 1 hour mark, but yeah, I don't know if the channel, so check it out. So it was literally me dancing to techno music, and the dance made no sense, and like I was just spontaneous, and was acting a total goof. And it like, I don't know how, I didn't even tag it. I put 3 tags where people could see to hit the upload for the short, but in the description, nothing. In the tags, nothing. It was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. Well, thank you. You stay alive as well. As Jim Morrison said, though, death makes angels of us all eventually. Anyhow, yeah, that shorts, I have no idea why. It was like a one-time deal. But, like, I tell you what, I was super discouraged because, you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I came out to Arizona to get interviewed on my van build, and then they backed out and said, oh, we do it in January. It's like, dude, I drove all the way out here from Ohio. I got to be in Florida by January. Like, kind of thanks for, like, being irresponsible. I'll stay alive. I'll give it 5 more. No, I appreciate it, but I've got to get to work. Otherwise, I'll be behind on stuff, and I don't want my manager to have to do extra work. Anyhow, so I have no idea what was up with that shorts hitting that. I have no idea. I was telling my buddy Jimmy today, I'm like, Jimmy, if I could get 20 more of those, I could probably start getting some people that might give me like $100 a month to like put commercials and advertise on the channel. So that would be cool. But I don't understand what happened. I don't understand why that happened. Like, I was like, did it get paid for by one of my friends because they felt bad for me? I'm like, I don't know why it did that. That's like, it's frustrating because I went on my analytics and it says like, whatever you did on that, you try to repeat that again so you can, and I'm like, I don't know what I did. I literally didn't say any words, so it's not like YouTube was hearing certain words and then said, oh, okay, we're throwing this on here. It was just literally me being a goof and dancing to like weird music. I have no idea. I posted it at 11 p.m. It was on Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah, I just keep posting the shorts. I mean, I've made similar shorts where I did the same goofy stuff and 30 views, 60 views, 130 views. It was weird, man. It was the weirdest thing. You know. But I can say this. Next October, if I'm still kind of like the channel hasn't like ballooned and the algorithm hasn't toggled, I'm going to try as many experimental videos as I can and see what happens. If it doesn't do it, I'm 86 in the channel, man, because dude, this is a lot of energy. I spend a lot of hours per week doing this. And if it's after 2 years, if I'm not getting paid a little bit of money, like so this is what was really discouraging. So the affiliate, and again, this is not going to be a Chris Melillo complaint session, but this is real. Like, I had an affiliate marketing program set up for all my how-to channel. I'm like, you know, I did step A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and followed YouTube, doing thumbnails, made engaging content, made entertaining content with the how-to by doing the bloopers with it. I did everything in my power. And for 6 months, I didn't have anything bought from my affiliate program who I was connected to. And they dropped me. I'm like, what do you mean they fired me? I got fired by an affiliate program, and I didn't even do anything fucking wrong. I was like, dude, I was so pissed. I went and took off from every video where there's an affiliate link, so they can't, like, if the channel ever does blow up, they're not getting anything. I was like, yeah, that's not happening, because now they'll get 100% of the money. If the channel does ever blow up, then right now we're 2 hours behind Ohio, so there's no way it's 2:12 a.m. Oh, I'm in trouble if it is. It's got to be like 12. It's 12:13. All right, listen. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. I got to roll. We'll do another live feed in a couple of days. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Later.